No one really talks about this part. The part after everything changes, after the breakup, after the job loss, after the job change, or a diagnosis, or a huge fight with a family member, after the moment where everything in your life doesn't look the way that it used to. Your life did a 360 and now you have no idea what to do. There's this expectation that you're just supposed to know what the next right move is and you're supposed to know what to do next. Move on, get clarity, start fresh. But instead of any of that, right, you feel stuck, frozen even. Like you're just sitting there thinking, okay, now what? I don't even know where to start, right? At least that's how I felt. I remember being in that exact place. Everything has shifted in my life. I moved from San Diego back to New Jersey. So that's obviously including, like we sold our condo, we moved into an apartment, living on a different coast, like everything is different, right? Everything had to shift. And I thought clarity would come right away. And then my husband decided that we were to get divorced. So besides any of that, right, then I have to figure out what's next. He said that he wanted a divorce the day I got home from the first day at my new job. So I don't know anyone at my new job. I had one friend. I don't know anybody. I'm just like completely frozen, crying a lot. What do I do? How does clarity come when your life has gotten twisted and turned upside down? It doesn't. You don't feel inspired. You don't feel clear on anything. You feel off. You don't even feel like yourself. Because that version of me in San Diego, she knew what to do. She knew what clarity was. But me living here in New Jersey, and I had owned a condo. I had a business in San Diego. I had friends and I was thriving there. Picked up our lives, went here because of what he had wanted and needed, and I'm not negating any of that. We were trying to do what was best. But then what? Then I'm here with people I don't know. Yes, my family was here. Very grateful for that. But my routines, my life, nothing had looked the same from what I was doing before. It felt like I wasn't even in my body. Like I was watching life from the outside instead of being in it. Not even inside my body. It felt like I had done something wrong. It felt like I should be doing more. I should be figuring it out faster. But the truth was my breath and my body was still catching up. Everything completely changed overnight. September 10th, by the way, I know the exact date. September 10th, 2020. Big life changes don't just affect your thoughts, right? They affect your nervous system, your sense of safety, your identity. I didn't know who I was anymore. I didn't know who this new version of me was, because I went from Jackie Balancia to Jackie Costello, and now I have to go back to Jackie Balancia. Who is that? I don't know who that was, because that version of me previously of being married to was no longer me. So that's what it felt like. I was going back to that person, but that's not me anymore. So my identity had completely shifted, and it was wrapped around another person and that name and where I lived, everything. So even if your mind and the people around you are saying, just move forward, you'll figure it out, your body is still in protection. It's now in survival mode. So that protection might feel like confusion, procrastination, numbness, stuck. You're frozen, fight, flight, freeze, right? All of that. So instead of forcing yourself to make a big next move, give your body something small and predictable to start trusting in. The same walk every morning. The same 2 minutes every morning of breathing. The same check-in with yourself before bed. The same gratitude practice, because consistency creates safety, and safety creates energy movement in your body. You're not behind. Your body's catching up. You had a big life change. And that matters more than rushing into the wrong direction. We don't need to rush anywhere. We need to be present in our body. And that's why inside the moon room, we focus on rhythm. Because your body does not need chaos right now. It needs something steady. It needs something to come back to until you feel like you again. And we pair all of this with, we pair all of this with the, gosh, I'm losing my words right now, with the alignment of the moon. Is that the right wording? Not sure. But we have 2 live breathwork sessions a month, focusing on the full moon and the new moon, and all the replays are up there. So if you need a breathwork session on an off week, all of the replays are in there. This is about creating consistency, coming back to your body, coming back to presence. And consistency and rhythm is so powerful, so that you can get settled with this new life that might have felt out of your control. So if you have any questions, write them in the comments below, or check out the link to see the moon room. It's $40 a month right now. The price will be going up as more content is added, because I will be teaching in there as well. I hope to see you inside.